Derek was talking about the representation for queer representation and how the relationship is just like any other relationship, and you wanted to educate people in a way so they understand and they learn, and you being queer wasn't why you were in the story. Could you talk a little bit about
Right, it had nothing to do about being a lesbian at all. It's gay, it had nothing to do with it. It was about love, a relationship, us raising this incredible child that went through this horrific journey with her parents being murdered, her sister, my best friend. That's all it's about. And then, of course, then you add, we are creatures, that we are living in plain sight. And always having to hide. That's what we have to hide. Not our love for each other. We have to hide that we're a witch, or a demon or a vampire. And then to culminate into that we're losing who we are. We're losing our powers. The vampires are losing who they are, and then the demons losing who they are, and we might become distinct. Distinct. That's what that's about.
Yeah, I mean, there's no prejudice when it comes in fact, it's not even that it's sort of not even an issue. It's not, and that's what's so great is this is just who we are. We're a couple like any other couple, and I love that about the book, and I love that in the way the book was adapted for the show. We did have one conversation, let's put it that way, with one of the producers. We wanted to furnish the interior of our house with photographs from our past and stuff like that, so that it really felt real. And one of the wardrobe supervisors' mothers was a knitter, and she knitted us 2 pink pussy hats. And so we shot this scene where we had a photo of us with the hats, and we shot a scene where we were both wearing our hats coming back with our groceries, and one of the producers said, "No, you can't do that. It's political. You can't do it, and it's anti." And I was like, anti-trans, the women's movement. And I mean, if we are living today in this world, we would have those hats.
And we went to that march.
And that's what we have. We have a photo in the house of us at the march. I did, because I went to Deborah and I said, "Come on," and she was like, "Absolutely, you'd have those hats. You wear those hats." And then Jane Tranter said, "Totally, you wear that hat." And so I'm wearing that hat. And the truth is, I mean, it just sort of doesn't. But if you know, and I said, it's not about being anti this president. It's about the women's movement. So yeah, I got my hat.
Kind of going off of that, can you speak to what it's like working on a show where all of the key creative decision makers are women?
Do you know, the thing is, I sort of was not even kind of aware. That's the thing. It's a little bit like the relationship between these two characters. You just go to work and work happens. And that's, in a way, it's like not a dumb thing to sort of even highlight, but it shouldn't even have to be highlighted. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
It was a working day, and we had our one of our DPs was female. We had a lot of female crew, but it was just like, this is how it is. But thank God for it, and thank God that it wasn't, in a way, made an issue. It just was a working day, and that's how it should be.
Right, and I know we celebrate is it film female women in film Friday, and so we said, guys, we need to take a photo, and then when you look back at the photo and see how many women, it was like, but as you said, while working, we're just doing our job, and we're having a time of our life, and we've been taken care of, and we're doing great work, and we come together and blah, blah, blah. And so they're women. Come on. Right, but you don't notice it until we took that photograph. It's like, oh my God. Yeah. So hopefully that trend will continue. Where it won't be a show. You do it because why? You're good enough to do it.
Yeah.
Not because you're a woman. Yeah.
One of the things that I love most about this series is the importance of family. I mean, the family you're born into, and certainly the family that you choose for yourself. So can you talk a little bit about how that theme manifests in your portrayal of your characters?
I think when you first see Sarah and Em, for a large part of the beginning of the series, you just see them on the end of a phone, sitting in the porch, sort of having long-distance telephone conversations with Diana and getting terribly, terribly concerned because we're hearing about vampires and what? She's not there with us. You come home here. No, I'm not going to what?
I'm not with a vampire.
But I think that it's I mean, my God, they care about her. They are, they have this. They live in this gorgeous sort of bucolic valley with their lovely house, and and they've been very protective of Diana. But she's had to, like any child, has to leave the nest at some point and has to make their own way and has to make mistakes. But the frustration I think that Sarah feels is a frustration born out of deep love and care for Diana, and also, I mean, the things that you know that you hold in your heart that you don't even share with me are also born out of deep love and care for Diana and for her well-being.
And also for me being an outsider coming into the Bishop home, you know what I mean, and coming into this family. She had great parents. Diana had great parents, great sister, and then them not even accepting me, but and when I say accept, it's not because I'm gay or black or anything like that. It's accepting just, someone that she loves and wants to bring into her family. And I'm now part of the family, and then to be able to raise her child, this child. I mean, and I'm trying to look for the word. Given that gift, they've allowed me to help raise
and nurture.
Because
you are the nurturing one.
Right. But coming into the bishop, because I'm not a bishop.
Well, you're a Mather, but they also both come from, like, the Mather line and the bishop line go way back. And so these two women also absolutely hold on to their heritage, and it's crucial and important. And that's the thing that they both try to instill in Diana is recognize your heritage, recognize what you are, who you are, where you've come from, and hold on to that because it's disappearing. And that is a huge part of the story.
Can you? I feel bad. I'm the only guy on the table. Can I speak? I don't know. I feel like anyway. The books have got a very passionate fan base. Can you talk about the first time you sort of experienced the book or read the book, what you thought of it, and what can fans expect from this show? Because there's not much out there, but there's a hunger, obviously.
I didn't know the books. After I accepted the role on the strength of the adaptations, the script adaptations, I then started to read the first novel, and we've both talked about that and say, I mean, it's absolutely integral. You have to read the book, because the book actually then really informs you as an actor and gives you all of that background and gives you all of the texture that you can call upon when you're creating a role. But I have, because I'm not very good at social media or anything, I have no idea about the fans. So I don't know how big or passionate or anything they are. I just hope that they like us.
Right, that's always please like us, please like us. Well, because I am on social media. Yes, they are very passionate, but they're all, from all the tweets that I get, and I read everything, and of course, following Deb, and they love you. They're so excited about me, and they're so excited about us playing, and they love the choices that were made in Kingston. They really do, and as I said, I'm in the center of that table. I am a huge fan of this. Harry Potter, come on. Lord of the Rings, so I get it. I understand it as a fan. I know what I have in my head, and I want to see that. But also, as an actor, I am accepted, so things have to change. And I might have not made that choice on that actor, but I'm going to go with it, and you end up falling in love with him. But the fans have been awesome, just on the fact that they know us from our other work, and I think they chose wisely. I really do.
Do you know what I also like? Just having watched we've seen the first 4 episodes. We've seen the sort of I mean, they still have work to do on them, but we've been given the opportunity to look at them. And actually, what I really like, I mean, aside from the fact that it looks gorgeous and it's it's beautifully lit, it's incredibly filmic, considering that it's on digital, and they've come a long way with the digital format now, and it's amazing how much depth there is. I mean, it looks more and more like film every day. But also, I just think we actually all look real. We look normal. We don't look sort of glossy, overmade. I mean, particularly, let's say Teresa and Matthew. I mean, they're beautiful, they're gorgeous, but they sort of look like real people, not like sort of Hollywood celebrities playing these people. So I think it helps to really root the show. Because you can see all of not just our character flaws, but sort of just we are who we are physically, and I think that's really good for the show.
I do too. And it's so important because with today's HD and stuff like that, I mean, I feel that today's HD is meant for sports and animals, not actors. Yeah. And so to have what they've given cinematically, it brings out the realness of the person. I'm not looking at, you see every pore, but it just is a sense of roundness and weakness and realness, as opposed to so high gloss and really touching a great point, just cinematically how it's actually filmed, and then finding a nice balance between the digital world and the old film. Yeah, that kind of preference. Yeah. Guys over that lens and everybody.